and welcome to Arab Business. Saudi Arabia's economic growth eased to an annual 3.8% in the second quarter of 2014, the lowest rate in a year because of a slowdown in the oil sector. However, the official data showed that the first quarter growth rate for inflation-adjusted gross domestic product was revised up to 5.1%, the fastest pace since the third quarter of 2012, from an initial reading of 4.7%. On a quarter-on-quarter basis, the GDP dropped 3.1% in the second quarter, the biggest fall since the quarterly data series began in 2010. Saudi Arabian economic growth is usually at its most robust early in the year when the weather is favorable and few public holidays halt work. Lebanon's central bank governor says that most of the $800 million economic stimulus package allocated for 2014 had been spent, and the central bank was ready to increase it by up to $400 million if needed. Riyad Salami also said that the country's monetary situation was stable and that the central bank's gross foreign currency reserves stood at an all-time high of more than $38 billion. Salami said Lebanon's economy, which has been hit by the three-year war in Syria, is expected to grow 1.5% to 2% in 2014, adding that Lebanon would be able to settle its outstanding dues even at a time of political paralysis in the country. A delegation representing 5 British companies has conducted a 2-day visit to Jordan on a business development mission. Representatives from Agreco, City and Guilds, Linguaphone, KBC and Avon Barrier, all firms with multi-sector experience, visited Jordan to look at new opportunities and partnerships in the energy, education and security sectors. A press release said the mission's members conducted meetings with potential clients and learned more about doing business in this fast-developing region. In addition to calls on potential clients, the mission's members learned more about doing business in this fast-developing region and received a briefing on different projects in Jordan and received a market briefing on Iraq and Egypt. An official report by Egypt's Ministry of Agriculture has shown that the total production of cotton in Egypt this year reached 106,472 metric tons cultivated on 375,000 acres. The Domestic Cotton Trade Committee agreed to collect the cotton crops in Upper Egypt and Delta to make it easier for farmers until the price is set. The ministry vowed not to leave farmers deal with traders' plans to control the market. Official ministry sources called for establishing a fund to resolve marketing problems of agricultural crops in order not to be affected by the changing international prices, and hence cautioned the Egyptian farmer from the dangers of an international market. And finally, Dubai's Transport Authority is planning at least another 35 mega projects in the future after spending about 73 billion dirhams so far in upgrading services in the city, according to its chairman. Speaking at the International Trade Fair for Transport Technology in Berlin, Matar Al-Tayer, chairman and executive director of the Roads and Transport Authority, said work was progressing on projects related to Expo 2020. Al-Tayer said in a statement that there were more than 35 mega projects envisioned, adding that these would include the extension of the Red Line of the Dubai Metro, upgrading roads and junctions surrounding and leading to the Expo site, sourcing 39 additional trains up to 2020 in order to improve passenger services. That was it for today. For more updates, please visit Levant.tv. We will be back tomorrow with some more from the business world in the Middle East. Bye for now.